Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do the lines with the grinder. Now, I'm not going to start necessarily right on the very edge because these tend to bite in, and what I don't want to do is cut too deep because it's cut on both sides. Although that one's not been done, but if I show you one of the finished ones, you can see it's actually cut on both sides. So let's see if we can incise the lines on this. Okay, so the problem we've got there is chatter and this thing vibrated. So what I'm going to have to do is move it to where I can get a clamp on it. So let's find a clamp. There we go. Find the clamp. It's set up. Okay, so that's nice and solid now. Alright, let's try again. Now, there's every chance in the world that that line is not level at the bottom. Your grinder jumping or just your movement can make it deeper or shallow. So what you can do to smooth all that out is just do a rolling pass. Just that is enough, but it helps level out that bottom part. Alright, let's undo the clamp. Turn this so we've got a chance of getting into it with the grinder. Like so. That's it right at that one. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just need to do this little bottom one. If you can't see it, my apologies. Well, I hope you can't see it because I made a bit of a dog's dinner with that one. Luckily enough we have this. Get rid of that little mat. Something like that won't even show, so we're not too worried. Get this little bit here. Okay. So you see the backwards and forwards Nice spot, nice spot, nice spot, nice spot. Done. Now these cuts have got quite sharp edges to them, or burrs if you will, and although this is not going to be somewhere where people should be touching it, I'm still going to try and get rid of those sharp edges, and the way that I do that is with a cut brush. It's got quite short bristles, and what that does is it's almost like a how would you describe it, kind of peens, kind of smooths out these 90-degree edges. So there we go. That's one side. Obviously I'll mark out this side, but all those sharp 90 degrees that might have caught your finger are now gone. You've got a nice smooth surface, nicely sized lines, and there we have one of the lower leaves. So this, as you might have seen from the previous video, this is actually for that. There's going to be a slight design change. That branch is not going to have a thin stem. This branch is going to get forged down, and then that's going to get welded onto the end, so it's going to look a bit more like this one does. But there you go. Now obviously you could do this with a chisel. You could forge, get this up and forge and incise your lines in, but obviously that's going to take a little longer than doing it with a zip disc. The difference is you would be able to get right into the lines, so there wouldn't be any gap or change in the depth of the line, if you will. But this is going to be seen as part of something that's at a distance. You can walk right up to it, but this is something that you can see at a distance that'll still mark this out once it's painted as a leaf. We may or may not put some shape into this under the fly press, but I'm going to talk to Richard and Tim about that, who are going to be helping me on this, to see what they think. I think I have one extra of these, so we might be able to make a test piece and compare the two, but I think at press that is, from a distance, probably going to look leaf-like enough. But there you go. I've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these to do. Oh, 10 and a half. But anyway, there you go. Cutting veins into a large leaf. Now, That's actually the smaller of the two leaves. We're going to do exactly the same thing, but on one of the leaves on a leaf that's this size. So that'll be fun. Till next time, enjoy.